You've watched her become a wife and a mom, all while building her huge empire. And this company called Skinny Girl, that brand went into become a massive empire that continues to expand.
And now Bethany Frankel's business smarts have landed her on the cover of Forbes magazine. And she's here this morning with how she does it all. Good morning to you, Bethany.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I have to say, your reality show is TiVoed in our house. So I feel like I know you, even though we've never personally met. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have really picked yourself up from the bootstraps and made a life. I mean, my goodness, you just sold your company for over $100 million.
Things are going well. I'm building a brand, Skinny Girl, which is about practical solutions for women. I'm finally able to now give back, which I haven't been able to do. I wasn't even able to pay out my own rent, so now I can give back. I'm actually, I want to talk about Clorox and working with them on the Children's Health Fund. They have this whole great program, Check-In for Checkups, where you can help underprivileged children get health care. These mobile medical units arrive anywhere in Manhattan where children need to get the care they need.
And we have a shot at it outside. One of the mobile units is actually here right now and parked right outside our building, so you can walk in and get a checkup. So healthcare comes to you, right, Bethany?
Healthcare comes to you, yes. So if I, building the Skinny Girl brand is great and kind of having it all, as people say, but I want to be able to finally do something for others.
All right, so Bethany, I got to ask you too, is that people go, wow, she got lucky, she did this, she worked hard, she found a niche in the marketplace and it worked. But you also tried selling cookies too, right?
I've tried selling cookies. I've produced events. I was the Pashmina princess, those shawls. I've gotten a lot of no's in my life. I mean, I think that the most important thing in business is knowing that people will tell you no and that you never assume that anyone is smarter than you and you go for your own dreams. And now it's everything from Skinny Girl shapewear to a Skinny Girl cleanse and just things to help women's lives be a little bit more easy.
But here's the thing, you sort of do have it all now because you did get married, you have a baby at home, and yet you're still a successful female entrepreneur. And I think a lot of people wonder what is the secret to that, to be able to have all of that together?
I mean, I am a female, but I do think of myself as a business person, male, female. I mean, I'm pretty tough, and you have to be tough, and it's going to be really hard work. So don't get into business if you don't think you're going to lose a lot of sleep, and just you have to keep fighting. You have to, and to have it all isn't easy. I white knuckle it, trying to be a great mother and a wife, and be there for all my business responsibilities. But I really do love it. You have to be passionate about what you do, and it's mostly about the fans. I really do have a great relationship with my fans, and it's kind of to help them, and we have a just good relationship.
And I witnessed that too, because I saw you at the Montauk Yacht Club walking down the path, and people coming up to you left and right, talking to you, and you couldn't have been nicer to them. And that brings us to your book, because you say when you meet people, talk to them, find out what they do, and use that as an opportunity to see if you can help each other.
Yeah, my book, A Place of Yes, is about getting to where you want to in your life, regardless of what it is. It could be just getting married, it could be being a CEO, but it's about how to get there, and all roads lead to Rome. I had many derailments. I was stopped short. I was crying. I was depressed. I was alone. I had no money, but I
felt that
going.
way this morning.
I kept going, and it's true. You never know who you're going to meet, and you never know how they could possibly help you or you could help them, and no matter what your job is, you treat it as the most important job in the world, and that's what your business is about.
Now, let me ask you, is this the revised book from the one that we saw during the series that you didn't like?
I love her. She really is a fan. She watched every minute.
Of course.
I did. I burned the first version of Place of Yes in the barbecue because everything is your business, and you have to do everything to the best of your ability. And the truth is that I want to speak to women and explain to them how to go get it. And that book just wasn't where it needed to be. So if it's not right, throw it away.
Perfect example.
And new season now, right? You start shooting in July?
We start shooting in July, the 3rd season of my show, which I'm really excited about. Which
is really a slice of your life. So tell me what's going to be coming up.
Well, it will be a little bit about mo money, mo problems, because I'm a little bit stunted and paralyzed. And aside from wanting to give back, we don't know what to do. Like, we want to get a bigger apartment because we're crowded in my apartment, but I'm used to being broke. And my husband's very frugal, so we're kind of like, what do we do now?
But what about California? Because you've intimated you want to move there.
Well, I have some business opportunities that I think will keep me in New York for now. California will happen, but I don't think it will happen now. We're actually looking for an apartment. I think we found one in Manhattan. Okay. So,
And one other thing, Brian. She might be trying to have another baby.
Really?
I might be trying to have another baby. I might. My husband's away today, so we can't try tonight. But what's crazy is now I'm 40, and you have to sort of not schedule this sort of thing, but you have to be like, okay, when are we going to start trying?
And there's certain times you got to tell the crews to get out. Right?
Well, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. They've seen pretty much all of it, but that's the one thing that I leave to the imagination.
And reality shows, as far as you're concerned, Bethany, what do you say to people who could be getting into a project or in the middle of those projects now? Should you be careful when it comes to that? Because sometimes it boomerangs.
You know, I went on reality television for business purposes. It was a business decision. I had a platform ahead of time, and I just wanted to have a broader audience. I don't think it is fool's gold, and I don't think you should get on TV just to be famous, because it will backfire. And, you know, unless you just want to be infamous. A lot of people just want to go on and show how rich they are and slap people and pull people's hair out.
I'll be honest with you. I've been approached by Jackass to get involved.
Oh, my God.
But, well, that, first of all, that looks very dangerous.
Right.
But I am an idiot, and I do find some of that really funny.
She must love Wipeout, too.
I like that kind of idiotic stuff. I've watched Jackass them all. I think it's ridiculous. I love Johnny Knoxville. I do.
Before you know it, the two of you are going to be hanging out together.
It
just
could
as
happen.
friends.
Yes.
It could
Come
happen.
on my show, we'll do a Jackass version.
That's
I
fantastic.
am a jackass.
Right, and I could be one.
Well, you
on
look like
TV.
a jackass. So
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's really refreshing to be here.
Yeah.
Usually we get to know each other better, and then you call me that. But if this is our first impression, it's probably going to get down.
I think you're going to be great.
Thank you very
Second
much.
Career.
All right. And I'm going to buy your book.
And I want to make sure that I mention this because Bethany talked about this, that the big mobile medical bus unit that she drove up in outside, all part of a campaign to help disadvantaged kids.
Yes,
Find out how you can help. You can go to foxandfriends.com, our website. We're going to link everything to your stuff, Bethany, and to their stuff.
That is so cool. That's nicer than my doctor's office.
Thanks very